No. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, level 2 right here. Level 2.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This drive starting off on the right
foot. Hey, you see them ups, man.
Yards.
Come on, Tim. What you got?
Oh, yeah. I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that.
You never try that blackout?
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
I'm gonna let y'all, let me get in the game chat real quick. This nigga trying to beat me.
Johnson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Cousins now from the 50. Throw left side complete. It's Edwards. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
They run. It's Johnson. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Clock now on 1st down. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Go, go.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Shotgun snap to Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And an alley to run. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Look at me.
On first down, Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Smooth.
58, boy, 58. 58 is Mike. Come on. Check 31, check 31.
61, matchbox lights.
58 to Mike. 58 to Mike.
This is Jerick McKinnon, who missed the entire 2018 campaign. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
218, chops.
Into the red zone, it's Locke. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. William Hayes, the pride of Winston-Salem State, coming in to drop him.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting him score a touchdown versus holding him to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early, because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one.
On the toss, here's Johnson. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The first down carry here for Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Stephon Tuitt, the one that got him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Throwing on second down. Cousins. He's got the connection over the middle to Diggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 33.
Quarterback quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision and receive.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. David Johnson, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. A gain of 6 there on first. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Throwing again on second down. Lock. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the ball away. And that's exactly what happened there.
It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Lock now, 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Now throwing on first down and completing it. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Mohamed Sanu is a guy that is often overlooked because he just quietly goes about his business. But how about last season? Had a career-high 838 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
Hey, echo. Get it.
3rd and 2. Lock's going to throw. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And the lead is now 10-7. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. Yeah, they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A very solid gain of 27. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Check that, check that.
Switch it. Bring up 48. Hey, Alpha.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. Coming up at the half, a reminder we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Being chased out left.
Come on.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked up on Mikel Roby-Coleman, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Johnson, the intended target.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Tackle made that time by Brandon Graham.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Now this is Hilton on the receiving end, and he's got this down to the 35. A gain of 13, it's a first down. Throwing on first down is Locke. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Locke throwing on 2nd down. Connects with some right side. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Locke now on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. William Hayes bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards. Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about what
pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Brandon Graham in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Throwing on 2nd and long. Locke on the right side. It's Hilton with a catch. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
They should have put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
50 plant.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Clock now to throw. And an alley to run. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Hey, Haywood! X3, 218, chopper! Bang, bang! 58.
To throw again on second down. Block. Oh, he got possession on him, and he pulls it in. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Locke. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before? And Johnson lost the football. It's loose, poked down.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On play action, Cousins. Steps away to his left. And he slides to avoid the hit. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. On second down now, it's Johnson, and he's got some space here. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. David Johnson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
54, come on, 54, Mike. Check, check, walk 54, walk 54. So don't say nothing. Ready?
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, a scrap
come
for
on,
the
Paul.
football, and he's going to come down with it. That one good for 26 and a first down. Block now, 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Block working out of the gun. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. That's sacked by the DN, Danico Autry. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Rock to throw on second down. Now Rock, he lost the football. It's out.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or moved away from him.
And he's going to go down again. Danico Autry able to record his 5th sack of the season. Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in one game.
Yeah, that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. David Johnson, 74 yards. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. So what was already a game to remember becomes even more so as that touchdown run, a lengthy one, takes him over 200 yards now for the game.
And I love the fact that to get over 200, it took a pretty good sprint, didn't it? I mean, a lot of times you get 1 or 2 yards and oh, he's over 200 yards. But that really put an exclamation point on the game. He's having fantastic, a lot of fun to watch.
The Charger drive about to get going and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
At the 27-yard line.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Back now at Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. Phillip Rivers, no stranger to fourth-quarter comebacks. He's led the Chargers back to victory 26 times coming into this year. But work to do here if he wants to add another notch to the belt. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, he had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
On first down, it's Johnson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a Pittsburgh first down, a gain of 13.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 25. Check 25.
Oh my God, bro. How are you listening?
They toss it out right to Johnson. He's to the 10. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A 23-yard run. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That's all now. You got the Niners in this goddamn blitz now.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start looking for his tight end Rudolph, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tremaine Johnson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick 6, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up. But you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful because those defensive guys, I know the reputation defense guys can't catch. All evidence to the contrary on that last possession, though.
Forced out to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Yannick Ngakoue in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Oh, my God.
Throwing, Rivers. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. William Hayes able to record his 5th sack of the season. So it's 3rd and long for the Chargers, and Rivers after the sack. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Looking deep for Hilton. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They give to Johnson going right. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win.
You better.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They go to Johnson again, fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On third down, Cousins. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, you know, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
The drive starts with a handoff to McKinnon. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Working out of the gun, Rivers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. He finds McKinnon complete. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rivers. And this one brought in by Sanu. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. First down, Rivers. His throw caught at about the 5. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. To throw is Rivers. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Steelers, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the home team here, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville.
Hey,
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Y'all playing each other?
No.
Oh.
Oh, this shit. That's what that's out here. That's smacking up on the Cardinals. He was 2-1 though. He ain't
It's the same league y'all in?
Yeah, it's the same league. You trying to get on that deal? Slide on anything? I'm trying to slide him in there, in the nine.
They got some there's some competition in that bill?
I don't know.
If there's some comp in there, I'll slide in there.
Yeah, there's some comp in there.
What team y'all got open? Let me know when you. Let me know when y'all get up out of it. DB, you in that league too?
I'm playing right now, ain't it?
Oh, okay.
Man, I got to beat this nigga. He's 3-0 right now, and I'm down. I'm 30 in the division.
Yeah, let me get on in there. Oh man, that JetBlue bitch nigga in there.
Yeah, to beat him, you already know.
Trash can.
You know better than that. You know better than that.
They letting y'all trade?
Yeah, you can trade. You can trade all day, man. Get the ball. Let's go.
Let me know what team open when y'all get out, when y'all get done.
Let the nigga turn up here. Please let him nigga turn up. Please let him nigga turn up. That's all I want to do is turn up.
Ooh, I put up 300 with David Johnson, boy. That boy, he'll crazy.
Why did he stop?
Going out with them bangers
Oh my God, I'm terrible. Oh, why did he stop, bro? That's a comeback, not a fucking hit. And I hit the wrong button. I'll put this on. He had jumped the scene right there what I wanted. God damn, man. I'm feeling myself tonight. Look at that.
Boy, I like how they let you run on that bill. Ooh.
Yeah. This team will go around. We want both.
Niggas be overrunning that hole.
I was just trying to.
Oh no, not in your game, DB. I'm watching it though.
My partner got an upgrade. Oh, he was stopped.
Ooh, that shit so smooth.
He's so smooth.
This might be one. This might be the best man I done played in a minute. Might be the best man I done played in a long time.
Oh, it's good. Oh,
You guys just getting that corner, niggas overrun that shit. You get cut up on them.
he don't want to tap it, though. Let's go. He don't want to tap it. And he wants to stay in his fucking face. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, this league, I see the hidden player play. It's 41. We got 41 players.
Well,
You can see it.
they started out the little patch.
Why is dude jumping outside before the snap? He's jumping straight outside.
Getting the hang of this thing now. We're getting the hang of this thing.
Passing in, and you feel out. Holding. Oh.
Should have threw that bitch right there instead of running out that pocket. But it's all good. It's all good. We got it.
Why you didn't go, James? You run right in the hole and don't even go block no fucking body, man. Don't even go block. God damn.
God bless you. Appreciate it.
Oh my lord.
Ooh, hey, turn up the mat.
These niggas so fucking tired.
Oh, my nigga thought he had Pappy again. Oh, my nigga thought he had him. No.
Just trying to be safe. Man, catch the fucking ball and all this goddamn holding, bro. I'm tanking. This shit ridiculous how niggas just getting fucking help, man. Niggas getting so much fucking help, bro. He had holding call after holding call.
Hey, my nigga, hop over him real quick. Hop over that bitch ass nigga. Hop over that bitch ass nigga. What is bitch ass nigga?
Knock him out. Knock him out.
Boy, he's a weird thing. Oh my god, I need this stuff. Oh,
Oh, look at the move. Look at the move. Stutter step on it. Get past it. Cold-blooded move. I like this nigga here. No. I need that nigga on my team, man. He's something serious. I gave that credit to him. Stepped out for that one. Hayes got it. 74-yard rush. Was that the Wildcat?
take it. We gotta take it, Skilly. We gotta take it. Good shit, the niggas want all my niggas, but I ain't saying nothing. I'm gonna go kick it.
Get him, Yannick. Get him, Yannick. Go get some more, y'all. Go get some more. Yeah.
Shit. Why did it? Oh my God! It called pass interference. Come on, stop belling niggas, man. When I'm earning my shit, bro. I'm earning it. Stop belling niggas. Boy, they almost let this nigga catch that shit and I'm right there. Wow.